So I think the back of the truck, the very tip of the bed of the truck needs to come just inside of this line between these two posts.
Welcome back to the channel. This video is part of the series we call A Better Pole Barn. We'll leave a playlist at the end of this video. Follow us along as we build our pole barn, showing you all the mistakes and all the successes. If you missed a couple of our last videos, we're building a pole barn and we've made a mistake where our trusses were just too long and we had to kind of adapt and improvise our plan. So we put headers up around the outside of the pole barn so that the distance would be proper to set the trusses on. And we got a lot of comments about, I don't think that's the way you should do this, or there's another, you're not supporting the headers enough. Well, we've got a solution and we'll show you that in a future video. But for today, we just want to get the trusses up off the ground and get them up in the air.
Got my life in her hands. We're coming around here. She's gonna hang me up here so I can put the screws through. All right, so what I've got going on here, see if I can show you this stuff, is this piece of metal is thicker than this piece of metal. This piece of metal is welded on the outside of this, so I've got a little gap here. So I got to take this bolt loose, or this big GRK screw loose, and put washers behind it in between the wood and this so that it stays level, because we got the truss a little bit pitched right now. It's so hard to do this and talk to you guys. So these screws here are just temporary. We're going to drill some new holes here and here that are bigger and put some 7/16 bolts and washers through, and that's going to really make this thing tie in good. So there are two GRK screws, or I guess it would be kind of a lag screws, in each one of the headers, drilling directly into the side of the post. And then on the other side, where the header's at, there's two more GRK screws, or lag screws, in addition to several nails and conventional screws. So the way I figure it in my head, we have well over 4,000 pounds of holding force per side of each truss. So that's 8,000 pounds of force, which is well more than the trusses themselves are rated for. However, like I said, I've had several people say, hey, I just don't like an unsupported header. And you know, I'm in agreement with you. So we are going to cut some header supports, and we'll put those up under the headers so that the headers will never settle. So that'll come up in a future video, but like I said, for today we just want to get these trusses off the ground. They're setting out in the yard, and we need to mow the yard. The small amount of force that's going to be setting on them right now is just not, significant enough to worry about.
I look out across the water, I smell the salt and feel the breeze, but in my heart I hear the calling of my old home, Tennessee. We don't know where these rivers flow, or why the wind chooses when and where to blow. The sun is gonna rise each and every time, but I've still got Tennessee on my mind. From Reaper's Fork to Watertown, and maybe Johnson City or Memphis bound. No matter where I go, no matter what I see, I still hear the calling of Tennessee. And who we to know where these rivers flow, or why the wind chooses when and where to blow. The sun is gonna rise each and every time, and I've still got Tennessee on my mind. I miss the smoke on